I gotta get a pump.
Yeah, take a moment.
Look at us, man. Superman. That weight is more than what Flavio Boccanini weighs, our other guest professional on the show, and Kevin threw in for repetitions. Good job, Kevin.
Yeah. Every drop, every ounce, every piece of energy within me.
The experience of being much stronger than everybody else, I think that's an unbelievable experience. You feel richer. You feel that sooner or later that you can do anything.
All right, guys, it's October 4th, and we're going to work out back and abs. We're following the Dr. Nash protocol of 4 days a week. I've been working out. This is my first week, full week. Tomorrow I'll be finishing it out of working out 4 times, splitting up the muscle groups into back abs. Tomorrow would be shoulders and triceps. Wednesday would be chest and biceps. And Thursday is legs. So, and I'm still feeling really sore in the legs. So it's definitely hitting me pretty well. We are talking about obscure movie references. So I'm going to put some obscure movie references out there. If you're listening, you have to listen close. And let's see if you get it right. I'm curious if this newer generation is watched any of the classic movies. Like Hollywood used to be a really amazing creative space. Like Hollywood has just become this like hackneyed, all they do is recycle old ideas. They have political bent that's more important than their creative endeavors. So like Hollywood is dead at this point. 2025, I can confidently say Hollywood is dead. But it used to be pretty good. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and back then Hollywood was very much still alive. People used to go to the movies. People used to look forward to movies. There was a lot of creativity in Hollywood. So I'm going to put some movie references out there before and after the set and see if you can figure out what the movie references are. The first movie reference, before we get into our first bent over row, is Franco is pretty smart, but Franco's a child. And when it comes to the day of the contest, I am the father. He comes to me for advices. All right? Comes to me for advices. That is the first quote. If you guess it, I'll give you a virtual high five. And let's put on some reggaeton music, and we're going to hit it.
Yo quiero más. Bailas por mí como si nada. Arena caliente, tú me tentas. Tu labio pide lo que no habla. Y tú me miras como si fuera un final. Pero esta noche no va a terminar. Tu mano sube y ya no hay vuelta atrás. Te sube el ritmo y tú empiezas a bailar. Lento, lento en la arena. Tu cuerpo me envenena. Sube lo que suena. Pa' que el mundo lo sienta. Lento, lento en la arena. Tus besos son la arena. Esta noche está buena. No se acaba, no se frena. Tu flow me enciende como el ron. Nos perdemos bajo el reggaetón. Tu silueta es mi tentación.
Let's make sure we use the timer.
Baby, ¿dónde estás? Empezó el beat, vente ya, no lo pienses.
I'm going to try to go 1 minute on this one. Okay, the first quote, I'll repeat it. Franco's pretty smart, but Franco's a child. And then when it comes to the day of the contest, I am his father. He comes to me for advices. That one is from, you guessed it, Pumping Iron, 1977. All right. That was actually a cool documentary. I like that one. Arnold's really likable in that one. All right, so we're about to hit another set.
No hay timidez, solo vibras y ron. Tú me bailas como si no hay perdón. Luces girando, cuerpo sudando. Todos locos pero gozando. Sube lo más que no estamos pensando. Tú y yo quemando el mundo bailando. Baila sin miedo, rompe el suelo. Hoy se vale todo, tú y yo en el vuelo. Baila sin miedo, suelta el pelo. Tú estás muy dura, yo pierdo el cielo. Baila, baila sin miedo. Hey, dale, rompe ese suelo. No criminal cuando bajas así, tú mandas aquí, el ritmo es para ti. Pierdes control y pierdes sí. Hoy nos tratamos mal, no hay baby.
All right. The second movie quote I'm going to give to you. Okay, here it is. The greatest feeling you can get in a gym, or the most satisfying feeling you can get in the gym, is the pump. Let's say you train your biceps. Blood is rushing into your muscles, and that's what we call the pump. Your muscles get a really tight feeling, like your skin is about to explode any minute, and it's really tight. It's like somebody blowing air into your muscles. It just blows up, and it feels really different. It feels fantastic. What movie is that from? Let's see if you can guess it. If you heard the first one, I won't say anything. I don't want to give you any clues. All right. Let's do 30-second rest here because I just wasted 30 seconds. We'll do another set. So that was set 2. We're going to see if we can get upwards of 12 maybe. Like I said before, we're doing the high rep scheme. High set and high rep scheme. In this case, upper body 8 to 12, so it's not super high. I would say moderately high. Okay. Let's do another set.
Me juraste que era para siempre y ahora ni los mensajes responden. Dices que te falta tiempo, pero en Insta estás con otros nombres. Te olvidaste de todo lo que hicimos, de las noches en que tú y yo fuimos. Fuego, piel, deseo sin freno y ahora actúas como si no nos vimos. Pero tranquila que yo no lloro, ya aprendí a jugar solo. Tú perdiste un tesoro y yo me subí en el trono. No me llamas y mejoras, no quiero drama, ya salí de ahí. Tú me dejaste ir y ahora que me ves te vas.
Okay, set the timer first and then we'll do the next movie quote. Okay. The quote I just said before, it's somebody blowing air into your muscles. It just blows up, feels really different, feels fantastic. That's from Pumping Iron, 1977. Okay, here's the next one. The next movie quote is, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind marrying me very much. Let me repeat it. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind marrying me very much. What movie is it from? See if you can guess it. I'll give you a hint. It is not a recent movie. Most recent movies suck. These are from classic movies. Okay? Let's do another set. I'm in there with 8. I'm gonna make the timer a little bit more. Give me a little more rest time, so I can make sure I get a good set. And at 1 minute 15. Okay, the quote. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind marrying me very much. That's from Rocky 1. Rocky 1. Great movie. Let me see. The next one. Mokushla means my darling, my blood. The quote is Magushla means my darling, my blood. What movie is it from? See if you can guess it. Let's see if you can see which one it is. On a side note, if you're holding Bitcoin, you'll probably be very happy right now. Check out Bitcoin today. I gotta pull some of my Bitcoin out soon. All right, let's hit it again.
Que siga el party, que suba la tensión. Tú y yo perreando sin complicación. No pare, sigue, siente el calor. Esta noche se prende el corazón. Dale sin parar, mueve la cintura. Esta noche es de pura locura. Perreando juntos hasta amanecer.
I think I need a minute 30. That was just 8. We're trying to get 8 to 12. Minute 30. Let's see. Okay. So, Magushla means my darling, my blood. $1 Million Baby, starring Clint Eastwood. You know, Clint Eastwood, I have to give him so much respect. He put out some of the best movies. Well, I can't say that of his whole career, but towards the end of his career, when you would think someone's petering out, he put out some really good movies. I think, what was that other one he put out? Where he was like a vet whose neighborhood was turning all like opposite of what it was when he first moved in. And he's supposedly like a racist. But that was a good movie. And I can't remember the name of it. That was a great movie. And then this one, $1 Million Baby, that was towards the end of his career. And it was actually really good movies. All right, here's the next movie quote. In the morning, if my face is a little puffy, I'll put on an ice pack while doing stomach crunches. I can do 1,000 now. After I remove the ice pack, I use a deep core cleanser lotion. What movie is that from? Again, it's not a recent movie, but if you're a movie buff like I am, or you used to be at least, you'll know it. You'll recognize it.
Noche de verano, tú y yo sin final, bailando juntos bajo el cielo tropical. El mar nos acompaña, la luna nos guía. Esta noche es nuestra pura alegría.
Ooh, I got 7 on that one. See, the rest time, even with the higher rest time, it's getting a little tough. Set it again. Okay. The quote was, in the morning, if my face is a little puffy, I'll put on an ice pack while doing stomach crunches. I can do 1,000 now. After I remove the ice pack, I use a deep pore cleanser lotion. The movie was American Psycho. If you guessed American Psycho, you're correct. Great movie. I don't like how it made people who are into fitness and stuff look bad. I think some of that's like by design. Maybe they're trying to make people who are into fitness into like bad guys, but I don't agree with that. So, but American Psycho, that's a good one. We're gonna hit it again. We're gonna try to get high stats on this, so we'll get like hopefully 10 or 12. I can't remember how many that was. That's probably like 6 or 7 at this point. But we're gonna keep going, do more. I weighed myself today. I'm 214.6, so I'm a little up. I don't know if that's because my muscles are full of water and probably carbs, because I did have some carbs yesterday. All right, let's hit it again. Okay, that movie quote. The next one, I mean, is I have to return some videotapes. The movie quote is, I have to return some videotapes. What movie is it from? What are you guys up to today? You working out? You have big plans? What's going on with you? Hopefully you're lifting. Hopefully you're doing some exercise routine, or you're on a regimen. We're probably going to do a little bit of another exercise for back after this. I might do some push downs with the bar. We'll see over there. Okay. Okay, we're doing a little bit of a different playlist today. A little bit of reggaeton, a little more vocals than I prefer, but it's good. I like it. It's a good vibe. Thing about reggaeton, I understand Spanish, but if you don't understand Spanish, you can still appreciate it because it sounds so beautiful. It sounds nice. At least it does to me. You know. All right, next movie quote. Okay, the quote that I said before, which is hold on, what did I say? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I have to return some videotapes. That is from American Psycho 2000. American Psycho, year 2000, release date. Let's do another one. Okay. This one is, my name is Daniel Lugo, and I believe in fitness. All this began because it was time to push myself harder. Otherwise, I was looking at another 40 years wearing sweatpants to work. Here it is again. My name is Daniel Lugo, and I believe in fitness. All this began because it was time to push myself harder. Otherwise, I was looking at another 40 years of wearing sweatpants to work. Said it again. That was 7. We're going to get another set or two where we're done. We'll switch it up. Okay. The quote was, my name is Daniel Lugo, and I believe in fitness. All this began because it was time to push myself harder. Otherwise, I was looking at another 40 years wearing sweatpants to work. That is from Pain and Gain. A true story of Daniel Lugo, which actually happened in Florida at Sunshine Gym, I believe. You should look into it. It's pretty crazy. They actually did that. Okay, next quote.
YouTube Music Premium. Listen ad-free.
Next quote is, if you're willing to do the work, you can have anything. That's what makes the US of A great. When it started, America was just a handful of scrawny colonies. Now it's the most buff, pumped up country on the planet. That's pretty rad. Let's do it again. I'll read it again. Okay, the quote was, if you're willing to do the work, you can have anything. That's what makes the US of A great. When it started, America was just a handful of scrawny colonies. Now, it's the most buff, pumped up country on the planet. That's pretty rad. What movie is it from? Put in the comments.
Tus ojos brillan con luz de verano, tu risa suena como un encanto. El sonido de las olas es el beat.
Man, I'm getting 7 now. That means we'll do one more. We'll switch a little more back over there. And we'll do abs. We got to get in abs too. Okay. The last quote. If you're willing to do the work, you can have anything. That's what makes the US of A great. When it started, America was just a handful of scrawny colonies. Now it's the most buff, pumped up country on the planet. That's pretty rad. That's from Pain and Gain. The true story of Daniel Lugo, which is a crazy story if you've ever gotten into it. All right. Let's look at another one. I have to see here. Okay. It's as satisfying to me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman and coming. And so you can believe how much I am in heaven. I'm like getting the feeling of coming in a gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose in front of 5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right? So, you know, I'm in heaven. What movie is it from? Put it in the comments. And we're set. Okay, let's change it up.
Shorty me tira señales en clave. Yo las descifro, soy su llave. Caderas que hacen temblar la calle. Bailando reggaetón hasta que amanezca. Dale, champeta, dembow, lo que tú quieras. Todo suena mejor si estás cerca. Verano eterno que acabe el mes. Tú y yo somos calor y después perdámonos donde nadie nos vea. Tu cuerpo pide candela. Y yo tengo fuego por lo que tú quieras. Dame besos con sabor a limón. Tu boca me tiene en tentación. Entre palmeras y la luna llena, baby, tú y yo. Puro calor y arena. Oh, oh, oh. Verano sin final, tú y yo nada más. Arena en los pies, fuego sin apagar. Yeah, yeah, calor y arena. Solo tú y yo.
With Premium Light, my fans can watch me discuss very
Right that way.
ad-free.
Like what?
Like how I could fight a bear and win.
Unsubscribed.
Introducing Premium Light. Way less interruptions, way more you.
Okay. You know what though? This playlist is not exactly reggaeton. It's like, it sounds like the type of music you hear on like a telenovela. Yeah, I have to put it here. Okay, yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay, so we're gonna do a lat push down, which is a little different than a lat pull down. A lot different. It's like this.
Esta noche es puro amor, tus manos en mi cintura, ritmo y locura, cada paso que das, la noche asegura, la arena se mueve bajo tus pies, esta fiesta es nuestra, bebé, lo sé, luces de colores pintan el lugar, tu sonrisa ilumina la oscuridad, déjate llevar, no hay nada que perder, que esta fiesta en la playa no va a caer, oh, no pares de bailar, que la noche es joven y hay mucho por dar.
I gotta change this music. I feel like I'm listening to Super Tejano in Texas. This radio station I'm in Texas. We play like telenovela music. There we go. At least this is instrumental, and I don't feel like listening to more vocals right now. Now, where's my timer? Okay. Let's go back to 1 minute. I got to do another movie quote. Let me pull another movie quote out. Okay, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. What movie is it? Put it in the chat. The quote again is, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. What's the movie? Let's see your movie knowledge, movie trivia knowledge. We're probably going to do some decline for apps today, so that'll be after this. All right, that's it. Timer on. Okay, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It's from Apocalypse Now, starring Robert Duvall. Classic movie, great movie. It's Robert Duvall and Marlon Brando. Two big names. All right, speaking of which, here's the next movie quote, obscure movie quote. Maybe not so obscure to some people. The quote is, look how they massacred my boy. Look how they massacred my boy. What movie is it from? Put it in the comments. Look how they massacred my boy. That's the quote. Don't look it up on Google. That's cheating. All right, time to do another set. Oh man, burn too much. I had to stop at 10. Ooh, I'm liking the burns though. Minute. Look how they massacred my boy. That's from The Godfather. What is that, 1968 or something like that? I want to know if this generation actually watches classic films. You know, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, but I watched those classic films, man. They were great. Those movies are even better than some of the movies today. Most of the movies today. You know? Here's a real big throwback, but you might have learned this one in school. I depend on the kindness of strangers. I'm known to depend on the kindness of strangers, I think it is. Hold on. Yeah, streak. Yeah, let's just call it that. What movie is it from? Put it in the comments. You know, that oxygen recharges me. Especially in my like brain, I feel stuff. I feel like the beginnings of overtraining. All right, we gotta get some more movie quotes. All right, let me see if I can pull some from over here. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. Is that too easy? Is that one too easy? Put in the comments. Let me know if that's too easy. The quote is, they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. What movie is it from? Put in the comments. Oh man, it's starting to burn a lot. Okay. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. Braveheart, of course, starring Mel Gibson. Let's see another one here. It's hard to find good movies these days, you know? Gladiator was a good movie, wasn't it? Remember Gladiator? Whatever happened to Russell Crowe? He like fell off the map. He used to make good movies back in the day. Oh, here's a classic. Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape. Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape. What movie is that from? Put a post in the comments. Should have controlled that on the way up. Don't do that. Okay, get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape. That is from Planet of the Apes, the original with Charlton Heston. With that iconic scene at the very end of the movie where the Statue of Liberty is half submerged in the ocean off the coast of some strange land. Great movie. Some of these. No. Oh. Wow, this one, I didn't like this movie. I mean, we could talk about this movie is like, I'd like a Royale with cheese. They call it a Royale with cheese. That's the quote. They call it a Royale with cheese. What movie is that from? Let me change the music a little bit. Okay.
La moja ducho mi hueca en su cama, mami. Y fuimos y quemar el...
All right. They call it a Royale with cheese. What movie is that from? We're gonna hit 2 more of these. And we gotta hit some abs. They call it a Royale with cheese from Pulp Fiction. Director Quentin Tarantino. Came out in the 90s. Samuel L. Jackson was the actor who said it. It was, to me, a movie that was just like violent for no reason, unnecessarily violent. I mean, it's about assassins, but like, do we really need to watch a movie about assassins? I watched that movie and I was like, this is just a bloodbath movie. Like, why is this considered good? But did Quentin Tarantino make a movie? He made Kill Bill. That was another grotesque, not necessarily bloody movie. But there's what I should do. I'm gonna go into the archives of my mind to try to think of some really good old school movies and quotes. Here, let me find one right now. I gotta search out the exact name of it. Pa' que el humilde sin el pasillo y ella con la no revolan en la facita. El corazón dividido de memoria y con tu mal de mi grita y mi momento vía guardarle momentos. Para eso que tú tienes en mi subida. All right, here's the easy one. I'll give you an easy one because no one guessed anything so far. This one is wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Which movie is it from? See if you can name that movie. I'm toast. My back's toast. I gotta get some decline bench. All right, let's move it. We're gonna shift our setup.
Con the soul, 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 flow con the soul, 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 con the soul. Así como viví como Hulk Calebán, Janico tiene la carola, vamos, lo que te envían ayudando, down, disfrutando la mejor Robera, murido, toste, y porque no habla pero se cana. Randy que mienda pensión. Papi, no como mis malas. Villa que usar todo para lo que me da la fina. Si llega la sonrisa, si llega la sonrisa, lo que llegue, no. Pero como te dije, pa' que mamá esté lista, lo que me era lo que. Ella dice, la dijo cañeta doctor. Ella y yo seguieron a mí, y que voy yo. Voy a dar el uno, oye. Yo sé, veo lo casándote tú siempre. Hola la proteína mi parte, el que ya te andara calto pa' que te le presenten. Ahora en guardo el lo respetan, no se va que a China. Tú aquí en el prechín del brazo, porque espero que no sale el del.
Okay, we're gonna do some decline crunches. Let's do it. Hold on. You know what? This is meant to be a leg extension at the same time, which I don't like. So this is making it hard to use the decline, which I don't like. Let's do it like this. Oh, fuck. I need this thing to be stationary. Let's see. Let me just see if I can go down. Stop. Let's bring it up a little. That's what we'll do. We'll do some leg raises. Okay, so we'll do some more of that. And we'll do more movie quotes. Stick to 1 minute. Let's put him in a body bag. That's the next quote. Let's put him in a body bag. What movie is it from? I'll give you a virtual high five if you get it right. Okay. This bench is good because I don't have to lay on the dirty floor. I can just lay here on this, you know? Okay, it's the time. You know that? Okay. I just realized this is the first time that I'm doing abs on the stream. That's only because I'm now following the 4-day-a-week plan, where it actually has time to do abs and give it the rest, give it the priority that it needs, give it the rest time that it needs. 2 days a week, Saturdays and Sundays. That's a good beginner's workout plan to get back into training, and it worked well for me. So I recommend it if you're just starting brand new, starting fresh. But if you're trying to up your game and you're already an intermediate or something, then 4-day week, 4-day to 5-day a week even might be the best way to go. The guys who are out there saying they train every single day, those are idiots. I saw this one guy. I train every single day. Like, this is gimmicky crap. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. There's so much fitness knowledge out there in the ether. Like, you don't need to, do something clearly that doesn't make sense. If you're training every muscle every day, or you're training too frequently, where's the rest coming from? That's when you grow. The scissors are harder than the regular. Just rest a minute. I'm making good time on this workout. I feel like I'm getting a lot of volume in a short amount of time, so I'm getting the hang of it and doing streaming at the same time. So the movie Put Him in the Body Bag, or Let's Put Him in the Body Bag, was from Karate Kid. It was that 1980s movie. Those of us who grew up on those types of movies know that quote. I don't know about this new generation, man. You have no good movies. What good movies do you have? Anything comparable to what they used to produce back in the day? Seriously. I'm not putting you down. It's not your fault. It's just the time period that you happen to grow up in. So I think you should revert back to the classics, man, and get the appreciation for what used to be released out there in the culture back in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. Everything was better in the sense of there wasn't so much crazy nonsense like the woke nonsense. There was good movies, good music. You can't beat the music. That's why you go to any department store, you still hear the 80s playlist in 2025 because nothing has topped it. Nothing has beat it for 50 years. Think about that. Nothing beats it. If you go into Home Depot or Lowe's or any big department store, they're still playing the 80s hits. That's because they're good. Same thing with the movies. The movies, back then, they used to produce really good movies. You know, I think the timer just went off. Let me do another step.
Ranch music.
So, speaking of 80s movies, let me pick out a few more here. This one, I'm giving you a hint. It's going to be an 80s movie.
Uno pusies un regreso contigo por ley de preciso que el chimplan mi barburo que también las 7 es un sexo. Ella suena la humida y ella me sapi la música al garan porque esto es pura por y siga no la igral. Hay que rock contra la noche una niña de serena cae capala. Hablas de que cero y traición. No me está que fumando la pastura prendísima rudo eso.
Okay, here it is. This movie is a cult classic. Warriors come out to play. Come out to play. What movie is it from? That's an easy one. Come on. Okay. We're going to try to get a lot of this, and then we'll do some maybe hanging leg raises, I'm thinking. And we'll try to do another 2. Warriors come out to play. That's from a movie called The Warriors. All right, next one. Nah. All right, come on. Bueller. That's an easy one. That's from Ferris Bueller. I don't even ask that one. Okay. Come with me if you want to live. Come with me if you want to live. What movie is it from? Gotta do another set. Okay.
Y esos 51 en una, peleamos un día, mono a las dos, movimiento la página, ayer no te sequitos, baila de loco, lírica del nivelite como no, 5 tú soy, tú peas, super perica solita se vuelve, y de vuelta, con solitario y pa' cadena,
Okay.
fuera, que tú aguantes tenera,
Come With Me If You Want to Live is from Terminator. Terminator 2, I believe it was. Terminator 2. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. So that was a classic. That was a good movie. You know what I just realized as I was doing that set? I think the 70s, 80s, 90s has started to fall off, but like 70s and 80s, everything was about excellence. Like music, it was about excellence, you know? So like everyone was trying to be the best that they could be. In schools, they would push kids to be the best that they can be. And this mind virus has taken hold now in these days where they actually do the opposite. They make a million excuses for kids in school, and they try to prevent competition, which competition is the thing that pushes people to want to be better, want to be excellent. So they're trying to get rid of that. It started with the whole thing about like everybody's a winner and everyone gets a trophy type of mentality. That started to come around in the late 90s. And, these days we got to reject all that. We got to get back to the basics and start to challenge one another again, start to compete with one another again. And competition is healthy. Competition is good. It's what pushes us to be better. So, I just had that thought when I was thinking about all these old movies and stuff. All right, let's see if we can pull out another one. All right, here's a great one. I grew up on this one. Talk to Me, Goose. Talk to Me, Goose. What movie is that from? The movie is Talk to Me, Goose. Well, I meant to go walk over there for something, but then I went over there and I forgot what I was meant to go over there for. That ever happened to you? Okay. Oh, yeah, I meant to go over there to change the music because it's annoying me. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. Talk to Me, Goose is the movie quote. You know. I'm going to do another set here. Do a little dance break. A little partner dance, invisible partner dance. All right, let's do another set. This is gonna be one of those times where my abs are gonna be so sore, like it's gonna hurt to laugh. That's what it feels like it's gonna be. Because I haven't trained my abs like this in a while. Like I said, I mean, this is getting back into the swing of working out. It's the first time I'm working out for 4 times a week in literally years and years. So keep that in mind as I'm doing this. All right, one more set on this and we'll switch over to some hanging leg raises. Talk to Me Goose is from Top Gun, which is a movie from the 80s starring Tom Cruise. Top Gun, if you haven't seen it, you should. Let me see if there's another one. You know, it was a funny movie. I should pull a quote from there and see if you guys recognize this one. This isn't so old. This is one of the newer movies that was actually good. Let's see if you can. This was actually a good movie that was a recently produced movie. Not super recent, but okay. This movie is, I'm not going to tell you the name. You have to tell me the name. Okay. I'm in a glass case of emotion. And I'll give you two for. I'm in a glass case of emotion, and the other one is I Love Lamp. I Love Lamp. All right. Which movie is it from? Okay. Let's do one more for good measure, huh? One more for good measure, and then we'll switch it up. And I think I've said that for the last 4 sets, but that's okay. Okay, I'm in a glass case of emotion, and I Love Lamp. Those 2 quotes are from a movie that you should watch if you haven't. It's called Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, starring Will Ferrell. The problem is a lot of these guys now, I know that they're crazy woke-tard liberals, so I'm less likely to watch their movies these days. But back then when it came out, I had no clue. But the funny thing about this movie is it's probably 20 years old. Close to 20 years old, but to me that's a more recent movie. Isn't that crazy? That was like a quote machine, that movie. 60% of the time works every time. Another great quote from that movie. All right, time to do another set. I want to give you another movie quote, but I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. And I'm not so sure you're into it. No one's commenting, so if you don't care. All right, I'm toast on this. Let's move it up.
Conmigo un como le mató. Si la bailaste los 12, que muelen en toro. Vine tu casita cadente, te cuelen casi que nos calzones la siente. Aquí en esta vez que quería, y me cagué, me doncelía. Y que mami ya me trataría, pero no vino los días, no fue chila, te lo traba y no podía. Ey, fue lo que los 12, que muelen en toro. Dímelo con los cases, que los calzones. El lío, baby, mío. Mentira, plerío. Bien pediría. Contése tu pa' culpir. Ey, ey, ey. Mentira, pieladora, tú pagame. Sale en esa cama pura guami. Nada me pregunté mucho hasta me la voy a dicho mi wey que su cama me. Firme que mara lo yushi. Como la vida decide suelta vi. Ocho indica que tú sabes que te cruce. Me importa que la mueva hospital apoyo mamusa. Uy, le gusta galla, te llamo. Toca hablar si le dan daño. Ey, lo que tuvo que te llamo. Como mami usted llama y no pare guasuan, yo guasuan. Donde hay música, mami. Pa' con Guman y el cami. Baby, me tengo como vivir nota. Quiero darte nota. Ay.
I think this, your abs can handle more volume than other muscle groups, maybe, because they work so hard. It's kind of like the legs, probably, I'm imagining. You know? We might have to stop and do some ab roller or some planks. Let's do some planks. Yes, we'll do some planks. You hear that, fish? We're gonna do some planks. My fish are over there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you think I'm a nut job. All right, you know what? We'll do one more of these. We'll switch to some ab roller and then some planks and we'll be done. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I am saying? Do you know what I am saying? Okay, we're done with this. As the girls say, I'm over it. We're over it. That's my webcam freezing now. Okay. Ab roller time. What's this? my mic right here. Put it right here. Ab roller pass.
Aunque el rolato no era un pelo, ahí todea una bala base de eso. Y las torneadas sonoras, no ubicamos para este verano. Me busca salir a molar todo, olvido más propiaco. Y lo nuevo mental. En el nudo y una más ejecto. Tinando él su agua pro ring. Que el lugar este papel como pana muy aguante marinien. En una cosa iral, por eso no mira buena con pinta. Me era sentimiento que ninguno aumenta. Seguimos en no tengo como seguían. Con la hablo de deseo, me chinsen en la darte vos que eres. Mi vestido por el quién es.
Oh, yeah. It's like pinches my leg hair, these pads. Kind of annoying. A few more. You know what? Plank time.
Por luna y oprimimiento.
All right. We're gonna do a little bit more abs. And where's my phone? We're gonna try to time the plank so it's at least a minute. And a minute plank is definitely, if I'm shaking, that's how I know I'm doing a good job. I have to be a shaking plank, you know? All right. We're doing vacuum. You know what? We'll finish up with vacuums. We just like that vacuum. Let me switch up the music. All right, let's do a minute. A minute. minute yet? Is it a minute? There we go. I can sense the minute coming. More rest time. I started to shake. Started to get the shakes. Those are the plank shakes. That's how you know you're doing a good job. I put the chat display on the screen this time, and would you know, no chats. I had chats last couple times. No chats this time. Well, maybe it's a new viewers. I don't know. Because they're mute. They don't say much. They like to be quiet. They're shy. You know, don't be so shy. You don't have to be shy. You can come out of your shell a little bit and say, hey, what's up? You know, you know, it makes me in the movies like, Mom, I want some meatloaf. What movie is that from? Mom, some meatloaf. I want some meatloaf. I want some meatloaf, Mom. And then he turns to his friend. He's like, what is she doing up there? Like, I don't know I never know what she's doing. All right, did I set the timer again? Yeah, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. There it is. The minute's not bad. The minute is challenging little workout. It's a challenging little workout, isn't it? We're gonna do some more ab roller too, but the problem is, it bothers my knees. I wish I had longer shorts, you know, because it's like pinning the hair on my legs, like pulling it. Because those things are made out of like, I don't know what to call them, but they're made out of a material that's very like, will pull at your hairs. I don't know what the hell it is. Excuse my language. I don't know what it is. You hear that, Doc? Let's do another minute plank. I'm in the shake. Oh, thank God. I was getting the plank shakes really bad. Those are some bad plank shakes. The abs, I have neglected. I really have. Which is why I'm trying to hit them extra hard today as much as possible. We are working out again tomorrow, so I can't go overboard. I don't want to overtrain. I want to sleep tonight well. That's why you don't go to failure. You take Dr. Nash's advice. You don't overtax your system unnecessarily. You're just stimulating muscle growth, and that's it. So, some people are like, I can't dance. I don't know how to dance. Dancing's so easy. All you got to do is bounce like this, like you're on a pogo stick, and then you just point your finger. There you go. See? Now I'm dancing. Make a little gun with your hand. See, I could teach dance lessons too. All right, let's do another plank.
Se nota atraso y en mí yo sigo, no hay sobrambo, no me apeo caso, peor me da luna y que el queso. Mándale luz fase, vendo más si es aliento. Sentite más preciso, baile el camienta, no fondo lo que vivo, andigala. Ni que dicho no me importa. Seguro, seguro, yo sé que no me pongo lo mejor. Yo sé que no me pongo lo mejor. Ya lo claro bien a ti, pa' que le muevo y lo pongo por la sabrona, voy a que quiera porque tío. Pa' la corona, frontona. Yo no se quedó una, me mojito y también el primer número no pasa, no aparece, prepárale más de la casa. Ese espíritu para loca.
Was it 10:30? We can do more. But should we do more? My abs might be saying, say? No. Enough. They're saying enough. This is the enough sign. Enough. Enough. Or like this. That's the enough sign. Enough. But abs don't have hands and they can't make gestures, so I have to go by other means of communication. All right, let's rest for a minute. We'll try to do one more ab roller, even though it hurts my knees because it's pulling my leg hair. First world problems. And then we might call it a day. A little earlier than I normally would. Because 2 hours is a window. It's like 2 hours. If I'm consistently doing sets, like 2 hours is a lot. A lot of sets, you know? But we can do a dance break. Just like that. Okay, we're gonna do getting ready. Some ab rollers. You know what? Let me put down my t-shirt. That won't bother my leg. There we go. Better?
Hey, y ahora dime lo que tengo.
Do a little bit more.
Dime, quiero. Oh. Ahora está, dime lo que tengo. Ayer y la mano compremos. Ni siquiera te di líderme la piel. No, silly modelar. Bujenga te llamar. En el pasado con lo que hay en mi hija, a mí no más. Siento, pero no. Fuego de irritación. Mal caso de lo que te cae. Como para de sus ojos. De madre, quiero que fui la columna. Gente, cosas con la ley. Con verlo así en la gente haya. 10 maniquito munda y directo con premarial. Desde sea de la yal. Lo que a 13 años uno ni menudo viejo me activo. Mi malo pa' aquí, ya.
My abs are gonna be pissed at me. But it's worth it. It's worth it. I haven't done abs for a while. Oh, I said I would do vacuums. Okay, let me take a quick breather. So I stop breathing so hard for a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. We're going to do some vacuums to finish up our ab routine. If you don't know what a vacuum is, I'm not talking about the thing that you use to clean the floor. That's a vacuum cleaner. This is elementary stuff. Elementary. The vacuum is where you suck the air out of your abs like this and hold your breath while you're breathing in through your nose. And you hold it, which trains your transverse abdominis, which is like the core set of the body. And what that does over time, you're training it, it makes your waist smaller and it helps your abs to be more tight, defined. It's a hack. It's a muscle hack. All right. Let's breathe out. Let's get some oxygen in our lungs. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now you're going to breathe in quickly, sharply, and hold it while squeezing the air out. Hold on a second. I screwed it up. Let me do it again. You blow out the air first out of your lungs. You go. Then you breathe in. And then you just hold your abs tight like this. Okay. Keep holding. See, from the side, it should look flat, like this, like a pancake. Hold as long as you can. Should hurt. Still breathing in through your nose. You're just not using your diaphragm here to breathe. And let it go, and then your stomach will feel like, right? Okay, so you feel like that, that means you're doing it right. Let's do another set. So you're gonna breathe into your nose, out through your mouth, blow out the air out of your gut. Sharp, breathe sharp in. Bring your stomach into your spine, against your spine as much as possible. Hold it. Breathe in and out through your nose. Okay. Keep holding. You have to groan just like that. It helps your set. Let it go. Your stomach, then your stomach feels like this. Right? Because it's actually taxing your stomach is being taxed in a way that you can't tax it by doing crunches and decline crunches and hanging leg raises and even planks, really. It's a different type of activation that you're doing with this vacuum. So that's why you should definitely do it, because you're not going to get the transverse abdominis any other way, really. So I'm going to do another one. Suck it in. Don't let go till it hurts. Dance a little bit if you need. Do a head dance. Let me see if I can get it from the side. It should look like this, eh? So it's flat against the spine as much as possible. Oh, that hurt. Oh. After you're done, your stomach's going to stick out more than normal. At least it does with me. It's because those muscles are tired, because they're usually working all the time, and they're what keep your stomach looking relatively flat most of the time. So when you train them like this, they're kind of tired. So then your stomach's going to hang a little bit more than normal, like this, like I have a belly. So, but that's okay, because it's going to recover and be stronger next time. All right, let's do another one. Keep holding it. See, I'm not even timing it. I'm just going by how much it hurts. You kind of have to be a glutton for punishment in a way. With any of this stuff, you know? You got to think about the goal in mind. Think about the end result that you're trying to achieve. I'm going to keep holding a little bit longer. Try to really tax it. See, my stomach looked flatter before, isn't that something? After doing this now, my stomach's hanging out more. That's like I said. It's tiring. That's the muscle that holds your stomach in. So you're tiring it out. So now it's not working as well in the short term. The long term, it's going to be even tighter. That's what you want. Let's do, I don't know, 2 more, and then we'll call it quits. Safe. We'll call it quits. Here we go. Ready?
Ella soy tu tequita, que yo soy tu piel en lo del cagado, que ya no se pegó como ado, para pancola sensuadito, parece entre toda la piel contigo, para pancola si es suavito, peleé negrito, voy a grasar que sube mamá de mí, peguemos los cotetes en el paraíso, y ahora que eres tú la más que sabe, pero no eremos los cotetes en el pa' que el dubile sin el pasillo y ella con la mí no revolan en la facita. El corazón dijo te memoria.
It's kind of a boring exercise, honestly, but try to make it fun as you can. Maybe do a little dance at the same time.
Y con Luis la manejo, no me apuro, que siguió su canción, que eso que oveja pancola. Ay, pero en la casa y en la noche. Y si estamos no te doy la fiesta, na froche. Aunque sea línea que eso marca, si lo de manera, en cualquier firma se pusieron.
All right. I like this beat. Come on. My transversive abdominis is relatively strong. That's why I can hold it longer. If you've never done this before, you're not going to be able to hold it as long as I am. That's okay. You're going to work your way up. Try it in the shower as well. Shower time is a good time to do it. You don't have to be in a gym environment to do it, you know. One more time. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Suck it in. Hold it. Breathe in and out through your nose.
No. Pero como te dije pa' que mamá esté lista lo que me la troqué. Ella dice la dijo caña está doctor. Ella yo seguir una mía y que voy yo. Voy a esta mujer en uno veme. Ahí yo sí, veo lo casándote tú siempre.
My viewers are so quiet. They're so quiet and shy. They don't want to say anything. They're little mutes. They're mutes. We are done. Okay, guys. Let me crouch down. We'll see you tomorrow to get one of my favorite exercises of the week. Let's be honest. It's going to be shoulders and triceps. All right? 9 o'clock tomorrow. Let's get it.